There we go. Gotta make a little more room for those names on the side. Let's sub out Josh and throw in Vin. 2020 Gold Label. Pick your team. 2 boxes. I don't know why, but I feel like every time I throw these up, the whole background turns kind of like yellowish. I don't know if that's the camera doing weird stuff or what. Don't ask me. Jason, nothing huge in football. It was fun. The cards are great. We had an Ayuk rookie relic patch auto combo deal. And the other auto was Diggs. Trevon Diggs, not Stephon Diggs. Check it out, though. It was only like 15 minutes, so it might be kind of a fun one to just scope out when you got 10-15 minutes. The cards are, it's a nice looking set. Alright, since it's pick your team, obviously we don't have to worry about trades or anything like that. Just take a look over on the left, make sure the names are matching appropriate and that you got the team that you bought for. Like I always say, I double check that as I go through it. But if you guys can be the triple check for me, I'd appreciate it. That said, let's get started. Yeah, for sure, Jason, they are. Alright, there's that one. That is the auto there. Okay. If you missed it last night, we had a redemption instead of the auto. Threw us off. Ended up being Eugenio Suarez. Not the coolest redemption ever, but a redemption. Let's get this focused in here. Cool. Alright. Let's get started, everybody. Good luck. Our first pack of what will be 14 packs between the 2 boxes. Going to start off with a Class 1 Martinez. Class 1 Ozzie Albies. Class 3 Freddie Freeman. Class 2 Joey Gallo. Class 1 AJ Puck. Yeah, that Blue Gypsy Queen is really cool. Corey was showing that off to me via message before he posted it up. Come on, Fred. Alright, Class 3 Freeman there. Pack 2, Class 1, Correa. Black Parallel, Class 1, Molina. Oh, that's cool. Who has the Dodgers? Jeremy, congrats. Class 1, but it's a blue parallel for Gavin Lux. 72 of 150. She's a beaut. Get that top loaded for you in a moment. Class 2, Juan Soto. Got a card stuck? No. And Tanaka, Class 1. So, if you missed it from our football break a little bit ago, the app that I use for the camera here, because I just use my phone, but I use a streaming app called Epicam so that I can use it as a camera and have that footage go to the computer. Anyways, it just updated today, and it's got all sorts of weird functions. Some of them I don't really like. For example, autofocus is gone, so this 72 of 150 Gavin Lux looks great, but when I take it away, you got that fuzzy background back there, and it's not auto-focusing anymore. I don't know. I'll dig around more in settings and stuff, but I couldn't find it tonight. Hopefully they bring that back. Here is Class 1 Syndergaard. Class 1 Cole. Class 3 Santana. Class 2 Rivera. And a Class 1 Hira. most of you probably didn't even notice. It's one of those things that probably bothers me more than it bothers you. But it's not your eyes. Here is Class 1 Hoskins. Wow, good box for rookies. Class 1 Black Parallel Bo Bichette. Class 2 Syndergaard. Class 2 Miggy. Class 1 Willie Mays. Class 1 Gwynn. Class 3 Torres. Class 2 Sonny Gray. Class 1 Max Scherzer. Class 1 Acuna. Jason, we had 2 or 3 Class 3 Miggies last night, but that was over the course of 3 different years of boxes, so is that Class 3 Torres. I can't remember if we had any of the 2020 Class 3s, but he was all over it last night. Too bad he wasn't in an auto. That's an auto we've never hit either. Put it on the list with Mike Trout. Here's a Class 1 Molina. Class 1 Bo Bichette. Cool. Black Parallel Class 1 Yelich. Class 2 Tim Anderson. Class 1 Bogarts. Oh yeah, Jason, that's right. I remember that now. Had the gold framed auto. Rookie, was it McMahon? I think it was McMahon. Alright, Toronto's going to Corey. Not too bad so far, Corey. Here's our auto pack. Got a Black Parallel, Class 1, Tony Gwynn. Class 1, sorry, Tatis. And we've got a Brave. That's an interesting start. Who's on the Braves checklist? Sweet. Jeff, congratulations. Dale Murphy. Look at that signature. That's beautiful. Wow. That's a hit. Congratulations. I love it. Let's get that sleeved up and top loaded for you. Cool, 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 cool. It's beautiful. It really is. That's an auto from yesteryear. They don't sign them like they used to, you know? Mariano Rivera's signature is beautiful like that, too. Takes the guy 5 minutes to write it. Okay. Box 2. See if we can top it. Auto on top. Set that to the bottom. We'll leave this back here for a little decoration. Here we go. Round 2. Class 1 Votto. Class 2 Black Parallel Ryan. Class 3 Pete Alonso. What is that face? That's what they decided to go for with the Class 3. Okay. You'd think they'd go with his most flattering picture. Setsugo, Class 2. Sometimes it's hard to tell under that rainbow. Class 1 Goldschmidt. He looks like my 2-year-old just learning to run or something. Alright, next pack. James, nice. Congratulations, man. That's sweet. Enjoy that tonight. Here is Class 1 Eloy. That's something to celebrate. Class 1 Chipper Jones. Class 1 Black Parallel Cody Bellinger. Class 2 Robinson Cano. And a Class 1 Vladdy. When do you get to move in, James? Start of the month? In a couple days? Here is Class 1 Rendon. Class 3 Chapman. Class 2 Cody. Class 1 Gavin Lux. Class 1 Jorge Soler. Yep, James. Check that Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes you can find some good deals on that kind of stuff. Pots and pans. Black Friday deals coming around, you know. Sometimes that's the time to grab that kind of stuff. Here's a Class 1 Darryl Strawberry. Class 1 Luzardo. Class 1 Black Parallel Whit Merrifield. Class 2 Whit Merrifield. And a Class 1 Shane Bieber. Sweet. Sunday. That would be a blast. Get in there before the work week starts. Here's a Class 1 Schmidt. Class 1 Blue Parallel. This is George Springer, 136 of 150. Manny Machado. That's a Class 3. Class 2 Charlie Blackmon. Class 1 Chris Bryant. Guys, tomorrow we're going to have that big mixer for Topps T206. Topps 206. I don't know if that's redundant to say Topps T, you know, because I think the T stands for Topps. Anyways, for those unfamiliar, it was released in 5 waves throughout the year. A couple of months in between each one, more or less. And wave 5, the final wave, just got here today. So we are going to be doing 4 boxes of each wave. 4 boxes of wave 1, 4 boxes of wave 2, 4 boxes of wave 3, for a total of 20 boxes. 20 packs. Each box has a pack inside of it. But it's going to be a pretty giant mixer there. I think the most we've ever done at a time is like 8 of one wave, like wave 2 when it came in or something like that. So this by far will be the most we've ever opened at once, and it should be a blast. Here is Class 1 of Kyle Lewis, at least in my opinion. I like those little tobacco cards. Class 1 Joey Gallo. Class 1 Black Parallel Charlie Blackmon. Class 2 Frank Thomas. And the Class 1 Mike Trout. We've got our auto pack left here. Here we go. Mike Trout, Mike Trout. Maybe I need to start saying that before every auto to make it finally happen. Here's a Class 1 Black Parallel Robinson Cano. Class 1 Robert. Right at the end he shows up. We'll top load it. Let's see what we got this time. What is that? Is that an old-fashioned, it's a Cubs. I can see it better in person. We've got a Chicago Cub. Who do we got here? It's Garcia. I think we had one of these already. 4 of 75, though. This is a nice numbered, looks like refractor there, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's get this sleeved up. Yeah, we haven't done too shabby with the Roberts with Gold Label, but I don't know if we've ever gotten a Class 3, and we've been tearing through a lot of these boxes. This will be the last of Gold Label for a little bit. We might be able to do just a little bit more next week, but then on November 6th, we have Update. Unless it got pushed back. I'm not always the best at making sure I'm up to date on the dates, but it's supposed to come out November 6th. That's the next big product. So between now and then, we'll be having a good mix of random things. And we might have another Pick Your Team Gold Label in there somewhere, but for this weekend, we've got those 206. I've got some Topps Chrome, some 2020 Stadium Club, some other random stuff coming in. So that's the plan for the next few days. Here's what we have sleeved up. This is going to be our black parallels or our Class 3s that are vets. We have a Class 1 Cano, Class 1 Blackman, Class 1 Merrifield, Class 3 Chapman, Class 1 Bellinger, Class 3 Alonso, Class 2 Black Parallel there Ryan, Class 3 Torres, Class 3 Santana, and Class 1 Molina, sorry, one more here, Class 3 Freeman. Top loaded cards, Robert, Class 1, Lewis, Class 1, Springer, Class 1 Blue Parallel, that's 136 of 150. Lux, Class 1, wish we could have got some more Class 2 and 3s of these guys. Class 1 of Bichette, but at least we got them. Class 1 of Bichette Black Parallel, and a Class 1 of Lux Blue Parallel. That one's going to be numbered 72 of 150, so that was nice. And then our 2 autos. Garcia. That one is 4 of 75. I think you're right, Mark. I think Mark might have got the other Garcia auto of this. It's hard to remember for sure. But that one wasn't numbered out of 75, so that's a nice little twist there. And then the big hit of the night, Dale Murphy. Sweet looking one. Going to Jeff in Atlanta. Congrats, Jeff. All right. Little karma there, Jeff, for bringing in a new member and spreading the word, I guess. All right, guys, as always, if you need anything between now and tomorrow, you can always message me. DepartureBreaks@gmail.com is my email. You can do Facebook Messenger, Twitter DMs, Twitter app messages. I try to check them all at least once a day. I usually do. Otherwise, I told you what's coming up, so I don't really have much left to say. Everybody have a good night. You have a good night too, Chris, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.